Good morning, Year 10. I am Mrs. Fry and I'm the Careers Leader at Glenmore and Winton Academies. I am delighted to be doing this talk to you and preparing you and talking to you about preparing yourself for your work experience. Okay, so it's just thinking about what do you need to prepare before you go and what are the expectations. So if we move on, this talk is just going to be about things that you need to consider and what is expected of you in the workplace. So why are you doing work experience? So the first and most important thing is that we want you to get experience of the workplace. We want you to see what a workplace is like, how it runs, and what your future could look like. Secondly, we want you to try some careers that you might be interested in doing. There's nothing better than to actually go and try something to see if it's what you like and see if it's what you were expecting. It also gives you an opportunity to network. You might find that you get a job out of this. You might find that you start to know people in industries you're interested in. So you could start to build a network of people which could be really useful to you in the future. It's also excellent to add to your CV. So in the next few years, I'm sure you'll be sending CVs out to employers. So this will be a really good chance for you to demonstrate some experience and gain some experience in certain areas that, again, might help you potentially get a job. Work experience preparation. So it's vital that you make sure you are prepared for every day of your work experience. So things that you can do to help you be prepared is, first of all, confirm your travel arrangements. So know how you're getting to your work experience placement and back again. Make sure you leave yourself enough time in the morning to get ready and prepare all your things the night before. Next, make sure you arrive on time. So you've been given a start time for a reason. Being late will not be a good impression on you. So in a work, you need to make sure you are there on time. Next, wear appropriate clothes. So find out before you go, what is the dress code for your workplace? Often some workplaces are quite smart. However, there will be workplaces that may be a little more casual depending on the type of work it is. So make sure that you prepared and you found out what clothes you should be wearing. Lunch arrangements. Find out, do you need to bring a packed lunch? Is there a lunch you can buy on site? Do they offer a free lunch? So those sorts of things are things to find out before you go. If in doubt, always take food with you. Never just turn up and expect that you'll be able to buy something on the workplace site. And lastly, you're going to be given a journal. It's a very short document that's going to give you a chance to fill in the things you need to prepare you for your journey, like the things we've talked about today, the clothing you should wear, who you should report to on your first day, what the lunch arrangements are. Make sure you fill that journal in, because it will be a document for you to keep and for you to understand what you need in terms to make sure you are fully prepared for your placement. Work experience expectations. So firstly, make sure you follow the health and safety rules of your work placement. These should be outlined to you on your first day, and if you have any questions, make sure you ask. Next, make sure you work hard and enthusiastically. Even if it turns out to be a job that you don't really enjoy, it's still important to give a good impression, as one day this employer might be writing you a reference. Try and be part of the team, join in, help people out. Those things do not go unnoticed. If you are working with customers, make sure that you are polite, remember you are representing the company, and make sure you are respectful to both your workers and your customers. If you are running late on any day of your work placement, you need to let your work placement know. This can be done by telephoning them and letting them know you are running late, but you are on your way. It's important that you make a note of their number before you start your work placement, and you can jot this down in your journal. And lastly, if you are unwell, you need to call your work placement and let them know that you won't be in, but you also need to report your absence to the school in the usual way that you normally would. This is really important so that we know where you are. So to recap some important work experience information, first of all, make sure you complete the journal that has been handed out to you prior to starting your work experience. This could be done the weekend before, but it will help you in terms of preparing and ready for the Monday. Secondly, if you are absent, you must inform the school before 8:30, and you must also let your work placement provider know before you are due to start work. Remember, you need to inform your employer of any medical conditions or health issues that you have if they are going to affect your ability to undertake any tasks that you're given. And lastly, if you have any concerns, any worries, or any safeguarding issues that come up, the school safeguarding and general contact details can be found in your journal. So please make sure you contact the school immediately. And finally, don't forget to enjoy it. This is a chance for you to gain some vital experience in the world of work. So we hope you have a fantastic time, and we look forward to welcoming you all back when your work experience is finished.